I'm Powered by Love TV, roll 7, scene 20. Back with our soulmate SOULSCOPE. We have Gemini Decan 2, whose birthdays run from June 1st to June 10th. And we are with Demi. Take one.
Greetings, and welcome in all my lovely friends, beautiful humans. Welcome back. We know that these decans have been missed. We are back. And so I want to welcome in all the beautiful new humans tuning in for the very first time. I'm Demi, and this is an Akashic Record channeled reading. And we use the modality of tarot cards to present your soulmate, SOULSCOPEs. Dives a lot deeper in what is blocking you from having that deep connection that you're longing for. And so, as you heard, this is for Gemini Decan 2. We're going to be doing a year in review as a recap. So you're going to want to subscribe and then hit that notification bell so you can get your 2021 predictions, as well as the second half of the month. We do these bi-weekly. Plus, you'll get all the other great fabulous content that we have. You Geminis out there, those soul messages, our pick a card, relationships, our elements of love. So, and if you want to check any of those out, you just go to any of our playlists available here on the channel. So, this year has been a decathlon. I'm going to be reading from the Moonology deck. It's been a decathlon of one event to another, and as soon as you jumped out of one frying pan, you literally jumped into another hot cast iron skillet. I don't know if it was Calphan or not, but it was definitely hot. And as soon as you got finished with one leg of the marathon, you went directly into another. And most of this has been about you discovering yourself. So I'm not going to backtrack into the sort of details of every event. You can definitely look up your SOULSCOPEs by month this year. They're all already pre-cataloged for you as playlists. You can just open up the playlist. But what I do know is that all of your searching and all of your unveiling has revealed to you that you are discontented, deeply so, with the outcomes of your life, and that you are seeking to try to make changes, yet you don't know quite where to start. So every time you got thrown into a fire, you discovered a new skill but didn't see the skill or the talent or the soul's ability to provide to you the wisdoms in which to, they're saying, you ask for help but don't listen. And this is both inner and outer. So although you're always one that people come to for advice or seem to unburden, unshelf, and dismantle themselves, and you always have great wisdoms, in the perception of what you're going through and the things that you're looking at in your life, you haven't seen them. And so they pinpointed the one area in which you deeply desire the most, but yet actively resist it. Here's what they mean by that. They're saying that you pick people apart and all the reasons why, and you come across as affectionate because you are, and gregarious because you are, high-spirited and spontaneous because you are. But when it comes to the intimacies of your interrelationships, that private space, you get uncomfortable, and that space of feeling awkward, insecure, unsure of self, then is your undoing, because then you go about trying to make it seem like this is something that they did. Something about them threw you off. There you go. Something about them is wrong. This is where they're saying you pick people apart. They do this and they're this, and you know, he said or she said or he said, and it just was it's just off putting. And you know, I just don't, like I don't know if I can get with that. How you talking to me like that? You better, you better watch how you talk to me now. I say that to my daughter. I'm from the South, so we have a lot of sayings down south. So when she says something that's out the way, that a 7-year-old should not be saying, even when she was 5, it's like, girl, you better watch how you talk to me. What do you think you are? You're not grown. You don't pay no bills. This is how you do to them. And as soon as that one little slight offense, and it's not even that they did the offense, you were already feeling undone. But their words then became so powerful because you didn't have the sheath and the knives and the swords and the armor, and you didn't have all the ammunition ready because you were undone. So then you got offended, and when you get there, you pick people apart. I ain't lying. How I know that? Your Akashic Records. So we're also going to be reading from the Consciousness Oracle, because they're saying that when it comes to your love life, you want to be able to have a deeper connection, yet this space feels so unknown. It's like a fish out of water. You take the fish out the aquarium and he will get to flopping all over the place. This is you. And this place, this fear, this undoneness is because you really don't know who you are. And you're worried that you don't have what it takes to bring what you think is required to the table. And so when you are dating, and even in the current relationship, for those in relationships, you are constantly working to earn. And the burden of maintaining the level of what you believe is earning worthiness, validation, appreciation, acceptance. They're also saying you do this in almost all your relationships, your friendships. You're overly there with no boundary, and the people pleasing passion has left you no room or little time to develop self, and that all of the things that you're going through, including where you are right now, is about unveiling that. Step out of your comfort zone. The confidence is the key to your success. And when you strip away all the irrational fears about being loved and people being there for you, you will see that you don't have to work hard to get it, and that the love is already around you. And this is something that you've been focused on this year too, that you're focused on now, but you don't know how to get there. And you're like, I don't know where to start. You are focused on, this says, balance spirituality with practicality. And so you are seeking spiritual means. You have looked at meditation and yoga specifically. You have acquired, you've done some either looked at online coaching, or have you either looked at some workshops, or you have joined some kind of, this is recent, you just did this, between October 15th and the 18th. This was really recent. And you're half-assedly going about this as well, by the way. Sorry, they wanted me to tell you that. And you are trying to make the changes, but you seem so overwhelmed at where to start. And how do I go about this? And does this even make sense? What is it that I believe? So now this has become the source that is under siege. And you know that this is the right step because it feels good, it resonates with you, and you also find solace here. So this is meditation or yoga. Something about the stillness of mind and being able to be free. And you're seeking that. That's why you're here today. And so with that, so what they already said here, the boredom and the discontent with life, you've been looking at it all year long. You are still looking out of the window at life and not sure where to go with it. And you are also trapped and blocked by your fears. So your spiritual pursuits are exactly where they should be. And you're going to need to surrender completely, let go of all the fears, and be able to envision a different version of your life, because you already know that the status quo and the overcommitments is leaving you little time for you, and you don't know how to invest in yourself. So I am going to encourage you. Where does that leave my love life? Seems like they've been leaving a lot of people hanging in the soul scopes, at least my guides anyway, because really there is no resolution in the love arena until you heal this. So I'm going to tell you that. Not from this type of reading. If you want a different version, you're going to have to go to the Elements of Love, or perhaps some one of our other contents. I'm going to keep this 100 because what they're saying is that you are going to have to deal with this part to bring into balance all that you want, because you're looking at your entire life completely trapped and wrapped in fear. And when you try to make a step towards a relationship, it comes undone. You are the undoing through your own fears. You know it to be true. And to really heal this, you're going to have to look at where these stories originated from that have created this it looks globulous and like slimy in nature. And I wanted to say monster, but they said, no, it's not a monster. You're just, it's all gooey and sticky. And what I know about bands of energy that move out, they don't ooze, right? And they are projectile open fields, but yours are, I don't know what that is. And it looks like slime. It's kind of oozy. It's because things have built up and stuck to, and I don't know really how to describe this, but this is where you are and you feel it. It's heavy, but not. And you feel sluggish, but not. And you just are getting a reprieve right now. Catching wind, and I'm going to show you. I'm getting ready to tell you what's getting ready to happen. You're either already experiencing this right now or about to for the next couple weeks. You're going to see that everyone around you becomes extraordinarily adversarial. You're going to have disgruntled bosses, people expecting and demanding of your time and what you do, micromanaging you, trying to tell you, you're going to start witnessing this part that needs to leave in the most severest of ways, because you are well liked and well perceived by others. And so this all of a sudden turnabout is going to catch you off guard. You're going to want to be snappy. You're going to want to throw word blows back. So this could be contentious, and that this is a work development. So they're trying to show you that this heaviness and this clinging onto you and these effects now are about to magnetize, and this is why you can't burst free into the free butterfly that captures the love. And it's there, but you have to be able to to transform, we're gonna use the caterpillar, slowly inching, kind of moving. But the butterfly, free, colorful, effervescent. Everybody loves a butterfly. So pretty, so free. And this is where they want you to be, and you want it too, because you are looking at life, and it is discontent and boring and extraordinary. There's a lot of victimizing here in your thoughts, and so there isn't a report of love that I can give you during this time, but I can tell you that you're going to be wanting to start new projects. You'll be launching some new projects because your energy has been there all year, and now you're going to get rebuffed between partnerships because this is coming back. They want you to deal with these fears, and they want you to step outside of your comfort zone, and it's going to take spirituality in order to do that. And I'm going to personally invite you to reach out to me and visit us at I Am Powered by Love. I am a certified spiritual life coach. We've got a ton of links that are going to be in this description box. If you would just only scroll a little further to see what it is that we can do and why you were led here, because there is no coincidence. There's only alignment and opportunities in the universe. And I'm Demi, and I'm going to sign out. I want you to hit this subscription and hit that notification bell, because you're going to want to continue the growth. And if you don't think that you're getting that through us, you'd be mistaken, because if you keep listening, every time we drop these, there is at least some wisdom. But if you want the full release, you're going to have to come through one of our coaching programs. That's just it, and that's all there is. You want the whole enchilada, and we are the ones who are going to not only help strip that old stuff down, help you rebuild the new, but we're going to teach you how to manifest it too. And there's not any readers that you're ever going to find on YouTube that can do that, and I'm just going to say it like it is. So I'm Demi, and I want to thank you. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can get the next year's 2021 predictions, as well as all the other content, our soul messages, our pick cards, as well as the elements of love. And guess what? More soul scopes coming right at you, decan by decan by decan, twice a month. And I'll see you next time. Namaste.